What's going on, guys? TKD122 video, and we got the list of free games for PlayStation Plus members this August 2016. I'm just going to go over that. I'm just going to pre-warn you guys, this list isn't the greatest thing. I'll have more of my opinion on this whole list for this month at the end of the video, but we're just going to jump right into the PlayStation 4 games. First and foremost, the PlayStation 4 games you'll be getting if you are a PlayStation Plus subscriber in the month of August 2016. You will get a game called Tricky Towers. Now, this basically, based off the gameplay from what I've seen, it looks like a multiplayer Tetris, right? And it's where you have to build your tower utilizing blocks that are falling from the sky, and you must get your tower to reach a certain height before time runs out. And that's pretty much, the bulk of what the game is, right? There is some aspects of multiplayer. There is a mode that you can play by yourself, and basically, in the grand scheme of things, it is, legitimately just a Tetris-esque game for PlayStation 4. So I mean, you probably won't see this on the channel. You probably won't see me, I mean, unless you guys want it. If you guys want it, let me know in the comments below. If you guys want me to play any of these games, let me know in the comments below, and I may or may not play them, in a live stream or whatever you guys want. Any of these games, let me know if you want me to play them, because I probably won't play them if you guys don't want me to play them, because I probably won't play them anyway. Rounding off the PS4 list, we got a game called Rebel Galaxy, which looks a little bit more interesting than the previous game, and pretty much the only interesting game that I feel is on this list, right? Just a little bit, right? So it's a space exploration game where you attack other ships, explore the galaxy, customize your ship, and weapons on your ship. Along with Tricky Towers, this has a campaign, and the core of this is, is to play us online, play with a bunch of people, because the map is expansive, apparently is what I've heard, right? It is really big, and there are little ports that kind of take you to different maps within the grand map. So there's like a bunch of, smaller maps or, smaller areas within the expansive, massive map that you have in this game. To be honest, watching the gameplay from this game and, reading the reviews, it kind of sounds and feels like a bootleg No Man's Sky, which is, I believe, what they are doing with this game. I believe that they are kind of, giving people like kind of a free alternative to No Man's Sky, hoping that, No Man's Sky takes off. We don't know if No Man's Sky is going to take off. I'm going to buy it. I'm probably going to try it, but this kind of looks like a bootleg No Man's Sky. So if you want that, download Rebel Galaxy for free this month on PlayStation 4. Moving on to PlayStation 3, we got a game called Yakuza 5, which, to me, looked like a third-person beat-em-up type of game. Apparently, it has some deep stories, some deep character development, and all that stuff. And apparently, this, stems from a long line of games, that are named Yakuza, which I had no idea this existed. I don't know, maybe I'm just ignorant, or maybe I just don't know this game, but I, had never heard this game. So apparently you're a taxi driver in this game, and you get involved in some drama on the side involving you to have to resort to hand-to-hand combat, and the game also has some branching storylines. So I guess if you're into being a taxi driver, driving around the city, and also on the side getting into hand-to-hand combat with random people, I'm sure you'll love this game, Yakuza 5. And game number 2 that you can download on the PlayStation 3 this month is a game called Retrograde, right? So it is a rhythm game that is a shooter. Now, this game looks like it would have been great for, the Vita, but we got it on the PS3, right? And so I looked into this game. I did some research for you guys. I don't want you guys having to, dive into these games blind, right? So I did a little bit of research here, and the narrative to this game is actually pretty interesting, right? So you play through the whole game backwards, and when I mean backwards, I mean literally backwards. Like, you open up the game, start your new game, and it's rolling the congratulations, you won, like, naming people who developed the game and all that, and then it starts to rewind, and you're playing the whole game in reverse. So you have to play the game, hit objects in front of you while dodging blasts that you blasted in the past, because you already played the game technically, because you're playing it in it's weird. It's really weird. It's really weird. It's a really interesting concept. It's pretty unique. I never heard of it before. So if you would like to play, a rhythm game that is, somewhat interesting, as opposed to the other ones who, are pretty bland, you can get this Retrograde game on PS3. Moving on to the Vita. Why am I singing? Okay. Moving on to the Vita. We got Patapon 3. Alright, Patapon 3 Greg Miller signs off on Patapon. He loves it. If you guys watch Kind of Funny, you know Greg Miller's love and passion for Patapon and how he hopes it will become the Vita, but it kind of did this time, but not really because it's a PSP version. It's a PSP version of Patapon. It's called Patapon 3, the third installment of the Patapon series, and according to Greg Miller, it is one of the best PSP games of all time, right? So it is, again, a rhythm-based RPG shooter. And what you do is you have a combo buttons on the bottom half of the screen. So you have to hit these combo buttons that tells you and your whole squad what to do. So it's like a tactical, kind of game. And it looks fun, looks pretty interesting. Not the worst game in the world. So I might, be playing Patapon just because it has Greg Miller's stamp of approval. But yeah, so if you want to play Patapon, you get it for free on the PS Vita this month of August 2016. And to wrap the month of August 2016, to bring it to a close, we got Ultratron, which is probably the worst game name I've ever heard in my entire life, and it looks kind of like an 8-bit version of the game Velocity. If you guys have not played that on the PS Vita, that is a great game. That game, that game is top notch for Vita, for sure. But this kind of looks like a bootleg version of that. It looks pretty 8-bit. I mean, it looks pretty. It is 8-bit. And so I mean, there's upgraded weapons you can do. You can upgrade your ship. I'm gonna pass just because I don't like the name of it, and it's a bootleg version of Velocity, and Velocity is 4 times better than that. So if you guys want a game like Ultratron that is better than Ultratron, most likely you're gonna want to get Velocity on the PlayStation Vita. So definitely pick up Velocity and not Ultratron. And guys, if I sound like I'm pretty down in this video, because I'm, what, I kind of am, right? I kind of am. Okay, this month was pretty bad. I would be completely fine with not playing any of these games. And you know what? I appreciate it that they give away free games for PS Plus every month. I appreciate that. But at least give us some games that, are worth it. Or, that give a damn, that have, clout. I'm not going to play Ultratron. I'm not going to play Retrograde. I'm not going to play Tricky Towers. Give me some games, dog. And that's all I got to say about the PS Plus games for free for August 2016. If you guys enjoyed the content down below, you can support the channel by leaving a like, a share, and also subscribe if you guys want to hear some more. I do this monthly, this review of the games for PS Plus, so definitely if you guys enjoyed this content down below, you can subscribe for more. Also down below, let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to play any of these games, okay? These games are pretty bad. If you don't want me to play any of these games on the channel, I will do it for you guys. I love y'all. I will support you guys. I will do whatever you guys want to do. So if you guys want me to play one of these games, pick out the list, and I will do my best to make it happen. And also, in the description, you can find my various links, my Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that good stuff. You can follow me on there. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I got you.